think what's happening.
Propaganda.
On the last Zonation, we were talking about Red Tails and how George Lucas confessed that Hollywood, the mecca of diversity and racial equality and tolerance, wouldn't help him produce his film. Could it be because they don't want young blacks to see these pilots as heroes and start wanting to learn about them? Because if they do, they'll discover things about people like Benjamin Oliver Davis, who was the first black man to become a general in the U.S. Air Force and a commander with the Tuskegee Airmen. Oh yeah, and he was a Republican. I know what you're saying. Well, Zoe, if George Lucas was worried about blacks discovering these things, why would he have this movie released? One, because Lucas can't resist the opportunity to feature a good story decorated with killer effects. And two, because it's worth it for him to have the artistic vent at the risk of the black community departing from the Democrat plantation. He's more confident that they'll be even more solid with the Democrat Party because Republicans aren't doing much to promote their ideas. Y'all, liberals are telling the stories that Republicans should be telling. The Margaret Thatcher movie is another. Steven Spielberg is in production right now about a movie on Lincoln. What sucks is that there are conservatives in Hollywood who have the capital to take on projects like this, but don't. They sit back and let liberals tell the stories we should be telling. Look, Republicans, I know it's hard for you to be creative with promoting conservatism because you're focused on work. You just want to make an honest living, enjoying the fruits of your labor, providing for your family and whatnot. I understand. You just want to enjoy your freedom to do that. But you have to remember, things that you want to keep and enjoy have to be maintained. If you want to keep and enjoy freedom, you have to do maintenance. If you want to keep and enjoy your car, your house, your cat, your dog, your teeth, you have to maintain them. You don't just get the luxury of just enjoying freedom. It has to be maintained because there are forces at work decaying freedom. You have to protect freedom from those who feel entitled to what you worked for. You can't just go to work and then every once in a while get mad at the government, all the while ignoring the culture who gives the government more power to screw things up and make you mad in the first place. There isn't enough creative effort with conservatives, and there isn't enough support for creative effort with conservatives. You're just not competing at a level to effectively change the direction of this country. You don't change the direction of the country with who's in office. You change the direction with the culture who gives them power. But let's also take into consideration that too many Republicans don't really appreciate what it is to be a Republican in the first place. The Republican Party was founded to abolish slavery and to conserve the inalienable rights of every individual. Read the platforms of 1856 and 1860. Republicans today have diminished the platform to make the economy the paramount issue. When the government is able to force the fruits of one's labor away from them, then that's a form of slavery. It's also an infringement on a person's right to property in their pursuit of happiness. The original Republican Party platforms admonished the Democrat Party for infringing upon the right to life, liberty, property, and the pursuit of happiness. Nowadays, we got too many in the Republican Party who say we need to stay away from the life issue and God, even though he's the one who endowed us with our inalienable rights in the first place. See, y'all, if you're not ready to stand for life first, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and recognize that these are God-given rights, then you lay the path for all citizens to be slaves. You're not grasping the profundity of the Republican Party platform. I'm Alfonso Rachel with Zonation, and I hope y'all understand that it's time for y'all to start intercepting the ball. Liberals are making the movies we should be making. Hey, we still got a chance to make an updated movie on the Red Ball Express. Any of you conservative filmmakers want to get on that before the liberals snatch that one up too? Holla at me.